that I'm gassed for.
Let's tip off the new year by racking up some victories and prizes. Here are the upcoming events to add to that shiny new 2024 calendar.
Starting off tonight in the city, dance and dunk the night away with double rep inside Club 2K.
This Saturday and Sunday in the city, squat up or go solo in the rec for double rep all weekend long.
And here were the Clippers arriving earlier, getting mentally prepared to go to work on the road. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. So the opening lineup here for the Clippers. George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. Norman Powell out there with James Harden. And it's Zubats in at the 5. And for the Kings, Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Davis. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. Young season, young talent, Graham. What do you look for to identify an up-and-coming team with a chance to be special?
Well, B.A., obviously you have to start with talent. But then it's fit, it's identity, it's personality. I mean, all of those ingredients matter in becoming a top team.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Powell. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, we're accustomed to seeing Kawhi as the finisher, not necessarily known as a passer, but boy, what a pass right there.
Davis with it, shoots over Powell. The offensive rebound. Shot's good by Sabonis.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Powell. We saw him with 19 his last time out. He buries it from 3.
Norman Powell with the rise and fire from three-point territory. Pretty delivery.
Davis from long range. The Clippers grab the miss. Their last game, a win against the Suns, looking to carry it into this one.
It was textbook rim protection in that game, taking real pride in shutting down the other team.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. George passes to Zubac. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
First personal foul.
If you're going to foul Ivica Zubac, you better really foul him. This guy's got great strength.
All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
And the free throw, no good. You know, Grant, what's interesting about the Clippers, they play solid defense, even though they're not overly disruptive.
Well, B.A., think about this. So many veterans, they know how to position themselves. They know where the help is coming from, too. And, of course, they know when to pick their spots.
Here's Fox. Oh, Leonard with the block.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, the claw, says, not here, not now.
George finds Powell. Off target from outside. For Sacramento, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Sabonis. That one falls. Coming off Davis' speed.
That gives you some sense of Domas's strength right there. Sabonis with some contact. Yes, sir.
And there it is for him.
Norman Powell.
Powell's got 7.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Now here's Barnes. MP scanning the floor. He drops it from range.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
It's Powell on the wing. And Powell with the stuff.
This is for James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
Now here's Fox. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game.
Even if they saw the step back coming, the defense didn't offer much resistance.
Pass to Zubac. Down low. Here's Powell. Another shot. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Murray passes to Fox. Outside Davis. Another 3 for Sacramento.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
The team they beat in round 1 of the playoffs last season. Now, those guys will be looking for some serious payback.
9-1-6 Crown. Let's hear it.
And the Kings going with a whole new group out. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
On the floor for the Clippers, Al and George are out on the wings. Then there's Ivica Zubac. Then it's James Harden. And it's Brown in at the 4. Now here's Harden. Yet to see a basket. Zubac. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
This is where Zubac's most comfortable. Good work on the interior right there.
Pass to Davis. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. Taking a look at Milwaukee, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, right now for Sacramento, they haven't stormed out of the gates, but they're still in a good spot. They just have to work some things out. Still, though, a very impressive squad.
Now here's Fox. Sinks his 3rd bucket. He's 3 for 6 now.
Staying with his selection, Fox doesn't let some contact turn him away.
Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Up top, Powell. He's got 9. Second shot opportunity. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop them, and that's never an easy task.
Davis hits.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
The Clippers in the lead. George outside. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. It's good. Zubac has got 6.
You love to see Zubac get after it on the window. Use that size and strength.
Pass to Davis. 4-3. It's rebounded by Zubac.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Harden, the pass to Zubac. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Assisted by
Harden's got 3 assists in the game. For Sacramento, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2.
Davis against Powell. 3-pointer. And Davis is good for 3. 11 points in the game.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Suns played some superb basketball. He came away with 34 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. And he had an overall impressive game, chipping in multiple ways. He was Mr. Versatility, yeah?
And the only question now, how does he follow up that performance?
Yeah, each night comes with different challenges, and I'm sure their opponent has seen the film.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Back to Davis. The 3-ball. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Primo, he's checked in for Harden. 1:05 left in the first half of this one. Here's Highland. Can't get it to fall.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Here's Monk. Up and in on the layup. Monk's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Primo. Now Highland to end the run. Drains the triple. Highlands got 9.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. MP way outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Leonard outside. With 4 on the clock. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Leonard's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Well, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
36.
Clippers ahead, leading by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. See you in just a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Barnes and Murray at the 3 and the 4. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Davis. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
First team foul.
You know what? There seems to me to be an infectious energy when we're talking about Domantas Sabonis. This is a big man with a great future in the NBA.
Now here's Harden. Still without a bucket. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Clippers lead by 3.
When the defense totally lost track of him, he punishes them with a 3-pointer. That's a bad decision.
Here's Fox. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's George. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Assist from
Harden's got 5 assists tonight.
Now you see Paul George stays strong and committed with the basketball, totally focused on finishing.
Outside Davis. On target from range. Davis has got 17 points. And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. 2-point game. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
I tell you, James Harden's ability to power through contact and finish with bodies around him is something else.
There's Davis with the 3. They grab their own miss. Sabonis can't hit. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 3 in this 2nd half. Soft touch off the glass. And it's a 6-point Clipper lead.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Murray. Outside Davis. 3-pointer. And the 3-pointer goes. Davis has got 20.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some...
Substituting on the court.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter here. For 3, George. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Los Angeles. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, they got Bones Highland, George out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Primo in a 2-guard. And it's good. 2 points.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Monk passes to Davis. It's Dorte on the wing. George defending. From downtown. Davis can't hit. And for Los Angeles, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. Primo, good.
And they just continue to sharpen their offense here in the second half.
The Kings shooting the ball at 43% from the field. There's Davis with the 3. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 11 rebounds in the game. George passes to Highland. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
4-3.
George has got 3 assists in the game.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
There's Davis with the 3. Drills it from deep. Davis has got 9 points here in the second half.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Highland misses. For Sacramento, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Monk passes to Davis. No good with the triple.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And the basket by Highland. Highland's got 5 points now this quarter.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Here's Lyles. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Primo. Outside, Highland. Pass to Zubac. Fades. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Left side, Davis. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Davis has got 26 points. The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. You rack up all those frequent flyer miles, Doris, covering games all around the NBA. So do you have a favorite city?
BA, I would start with, it's been an honor to have covered games in all 30 NBA cities. I think what I'm most curious about is expansion. Do we go back to Seattle? Is there a team eventually in Las Vegas? These are exciting cities perhaps on my horizon.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Bones Highland.
Yeah, I really liked how he found a rhythm out there from the 3-point line. He elevated his game with his efficient and timely shooting, which really helped his ball club tonight.
Boy, he kicked it up another level in this one. No one saw this coming, especially this crowd. He caught everyone by surprise. Barnes passes to Davis.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 4 assists now tonight.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Kings foul. Davis. 3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
Here's Leonard. Out to Powell. Shoots over Davis. And the Clippers miss again.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Knocks down the triple.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
And in terms of the league as a whole, there have been some of the highest scoring seasons in history the last few years, Grant.
But BA, it's all about pace. And across the board, teams are playing much, much faster. Faster than ever. It also seems like defense might be turning into a lost art. So I don't know if it's all for the best. They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Clippers.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them. But it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the LA Clippers. They have a 19-point lead. Murray against Leonard. Knocked away. Rebound by the Kings. Outside Davis. And it's all from three-point range. And here are the Clippers now. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Powell. Here's George. No good that time. Oh, some solid defense from Fox. Pass to Davis. From deep. So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see.
Over in the neighborhood, reach the target score in Q4 to win in endpoints this weekend. Jump to offsite excursions from the directory to compete in this event.
And next weekend, get awarded for setting up teammates in Badge Hunter playmaking. Find your open teammates and get rewarded for it with faster playmaking badge progress.
Make sure to check the pause menu.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The start. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of Now Sacramento's starting 5. Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. Fox is out there with Davis, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard are the forwards. Powell is out there with Harden, and it's Zubats in at the 5. Hey guys, let's be honest here. A bit of a mismatch looking at the quality of these teams on paper. But we see these types of games in this league, and sometimes they can surprise you.
Listen, every team is not a title contender. Some squads are in that rebuilding phase. Let's see if the weaker team can compete tonight.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You gotta love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Pass to Zubats. Sabonis grabs the board. On offense, here are the Kings. It's a 3-point game. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Here's Davis. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Davis has got 5 points so far.
And Fox is a solid passer, knows how to get the ball to his guys when they're ready to let it go.
Here's Harden. And and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Personal foul.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Free throw good, James Harden. Harden hits them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Fox finds Davis. On the wing, Barnes. Three-pointer. And Davis can't get it to go. For Los Angeles, they've gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. George against Barnes. And it's sent back by Sabonis.
And you know, with how skilled he is offensively, Sabonis at 6'11", not known as a shot blocker, but uses his height there on the rejection.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
And Fox gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Powell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
You know, Steve, you have to respect a guy like Norman Powell who embraces his role on this team.
I definitely do, Kevin. Norman Powell isn't chasing the spotlight. He's working to support his team and really embraces his role on the floor.
Murray, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And the passing ability of James Harden, elite.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that were the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Substitution on the court.
George looking around. Back to Leonard. The dish to George. Brown outside. No good with the triple. Sacramento leading by 9. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Bones Highland. And it's Brown in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now, here's Fox. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Just 5 to shoot. And Davis can't get it to go. The Clippers shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He scored 32 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. What stood out was his hustle. The work ethic was what really allowed him to make an impact. Kevin?
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
And that's what every player has control of, this level of activity. It allows you to impact the game even if the shot isn't falling.
And for a player of his size, Fox is not afraid to take some contact to get to the line. He'll do it every chance he gets.
Hey, Smitty, when we take a look at the center position, what stands out to you most in terms of what's changed about that position over time?
Well, the center position right now is like a guard position. Most of these guys can initiate offense, they can shoot the 3, and they can get it off the glass and bring it up and create offense with the dribble.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Now here's Harden. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Zubac. It's Powell with the drive.
Look at the intensity on that drive. Norman Powell charging in like no one can stop him.
Outside, Davis launches it. Rebound by the Clippers. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings and came away with a win.
Not a close contest either the last time they got together. Everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
That one falls. Sabonis has got the lead up to 13 now for the Kings.
And the balance Sabonis has is impressive. Able to score even when the D is physical with him.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Domantas Sabonis. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's averaging 6 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 2 assists. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
I love it because he does so many things well. Defenses have to account for him even when he's not scoring.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The three from Davis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 3 assists in the game. Powell against Davis. The shot by Powell, no good.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Jacks up a 3. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. Leonard's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Unloads from 13. It's hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Harden against Davis. Pass to Barnes. Sabonis kicks to Barnes. Sacramento moving it around. That doesn't go either for Davis.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And with that shot, the Sacramento lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Kawhi Leonard. And there's the pass to Sabonis. On the wing, Barnes. Passes to Davis. Sacramento again missing.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And the Clippers making a change here. And so it's the Sacramento Kings bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. The defensive work they've done against Paul George has been a big factor. He hasn't done anywhere near the kind of damage we expected. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And it's Fox with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. They've led by as many as 14 points on the court for Sacramento. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Davis is out there with Fox. And it's Sabonis in at the center, filling out the middle. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody, whether it's creating or just being aggressive and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Pass to Powell. Five on the clock. From the wing. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Fox against Harden. Fox dishes to Barnes. Davis with it. 11 points in the game. Lets the three fly. Another three for Sacramento.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Pass to George. Over Barnes. Rebound by the Kings.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Outside, Fox. The pass to Davis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 4 assists in the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Powell, no one around him, misses the three. Kings leading out by 11. And here's Davis for three. It's hauled in by Paul George. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Look at how high Norman Powell gets on these dunks. Love showing off his athleticism.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. All right, the NBA already has a team in Canada, a G League team in Mexico. Could we see a team in Europe, you think, Steve?
Kevin, we've had...
Substitution on the court.
So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Norman Powell is out there with George. Then it's Harden, and it's man in at the 2 guard.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Powell, the pass to man, and stolen by Barnes. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. Oh, and the dunk by Barnes.
Barnes taking flight there. Just a breathtaking player to watch with insane leaping ability.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. From deep Harden, Los Angeles with a fresh shot clock. And the dunk by Zubac.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush, perfect.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Harden against Fox. It's Powell on the wing. Driving in. Nice D from Sabonis.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Outside, Davis takes the three. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And the dunk by Powell.
Attacking the rim with aggression. Norman Powell putting pressure on the interior D with his driving and finishing abilities.
Down low. The kick out to Barnes. It's hauled in by Zubac.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Outside, Davis. Again, the miss by the King.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Sacramento.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, then this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for De'Aaron Fox.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. Passes it to Sabonis. Right wing. Murray kicks to Fox. To the inside.
And with Sabonis, as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man.
Shooting for Sacramento, Domantas Sabonis. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Kings will go for a different look here. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching.
Told Hit Boy he needs to rap more. I built myself up brick by...
Are you guys ready for some 2K TV Interactive? Answer this. What's my second name? François, Nonga, Pierre, or Jean? It's only really the die-hard fan that's gonna know the answer. If you answer Nonga, wow.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports at another exciting... Now the starting group for the Sacramento Kings. Barnes and Murray at the 3 and the 4. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Davis. And it's Sabonis in at the 5. And for the Timberwolves, inside we got Towns and Gobert. Then there's Anthony Edwards, and it's Clark in at the 2-guard position. Well, Grant, we're still very early into the season, with many teams trying to find their footing and establish some chemistry here.
Yeah, B.A., that's what the early season really is all about. I mean, players getting used to one another, as well as coaching staffs, too. Just trying to figure out which lineups work best.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Edwards. Kicks it out to Clark. Plenty of space. It's rebounded by Sabonis. To the middle. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Oh, and that dunk is big for Murray's confidence. Great to see him finish with power.
He's covered by Fox. Step back shot. It's rebounded by Sabonis. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Their last encounter in Sacramento.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Murray against Towns. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Keegan Murray.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
And that one falls for Towns. And so Towns nails them both.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Outside Murray. Here's Davis. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Clark. The rebound by Murray.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Sabonis, the pass to Davis. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
He's covered by Fox. Pass to Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Basket counts. Murray's got 6.
Now, I like Murray's shot selection, especially when he's this close to the rim.
Clark outside. Ooh, poked away. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Davis. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Sacramento, they currently hold the 4th best record in the conference. And of course the Timberwolves right behind them, just 1 spot down.
Well, I think for the Kings, they're not in any danger of a slow start. In position right now to challenge for a top seed this season.
They've eliminated that possibility in my eyes. I mean, they've come together quickly, and I think they're going to be right in the playoff mix all season.
And it's Murray with the ball for the Sacramento Kings. Their last game, a win against the Clippers, looking to carry it into this one.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
Well, you know, it takes character, poise, toughness to win on the road, and that's exactly what they showed last game. He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Hauled in by the Kings. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the tip. Takes it inside. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. 5 points in the game.
With the ball on the string, just getting anywhere he wants to go.
They have their 2 big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Then there's Kyle Anderson, and it's Clark in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Minnesota. Davis can't hit.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Count that one. And now just a 3-point Sacramento lead.
He's starting to find himself out there now. You know, he's taking much better shots here in the second quarter.
Here's Davis. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Kings?
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Clippers delivered in a major way. He dropped in 16 points, and he helped stretch things out with a few 3-point buckets. He was a big reason they were able to snap that losing streak, using it as motivation, guys.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Timeout call, Sacramento.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Sacramento again missing.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
And here's Clark for three. Here's Anderson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Oh boy, looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
You're exactly right. I mean, with the way it looks, what we have to hope for now is that somehow it's not a long-term issue.
Domantas Sabonis, he's checked in for Sacramento. There's 39 seconds left in the first half. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. And Minnesota has possession. Here's Minnesota. They've got a 13-2 run going to the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
There's Davis with the 3. Anderson pulls it down.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
Clark in the post. Shoots from the right block. Shots blocked. The 3 from Mitchell. No good on the buzzer beater. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 4. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've had many impactful European players throughout the years, Clark. What makes their style of play so different?
You know, I think it's really how they're trained from the time they start playing the game, B.A. Every player, regardless of size, is taught to think and feel and play the game fundamentally sound. And I love that. I think that's something that should be mimicked in the States. Train kids to play the game the right way in all aspects of it, no matter how small or tall they are.
Checking out the group from Mike Brown to start the second half. Murray and Sabonis are the bigs. Davis out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Pass to Gobert. Poke loose.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Edwards against Barnes. Left side, Edwards. Towns outside. Just 4 to shoot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. 14 points for him.
What a tough shot. It's almost as if he can't miss right now.
And he knows it. You can see it. Body language, the confidence. Real swagger out there for him.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Doesn't go that time. Good D by Murray.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
Barnes, it's good.
Nice to see Barnes create for himself off the dribble. He's got some understated, nifty moves in his arsenal.
And Minnesota calls time here.
Failing to find a rhythm offensively. Something that needs to change and change soon.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed.
Substitution on the court.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing by 4. Another miss by Minnesota. Ooh, he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer or not.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
Yeah, and the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing up the footage for the officials on the floor. The new process is making for quicker turnarounds, I think.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert, and it's Clark in at shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Sacramento on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Morris deciding where to go with it. Pass to Clark. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer, no good. The Kings leading. Inside. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Now we've talked Barnes is athletic, he's strong, but he also has good bounce, so he gets up fast to ram it home.
Clark outside. Morris with it. Over Herter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Herter.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Sacramento.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
Well, let's make sure we don't overlook the steals they've been able to get now. Those forced turnovers have helped them put points on the board and in their pocket.
Anthony Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. Keegan Murray's checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Mitchell. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Fox against Morris. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And, you know, for all his perimeter skills, Towns also bringing that physicality inside.
About a minute and a half into the fourth now. There's Davis with the 3. Minnesota with a rebound.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Here's Clark. No good there. Ooh, some solid defense from Herter.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Pass to Davis. Takes a 3. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 5th assist in this one. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 9-point game. Clark outside. Gobert passes to Towns. Knocks down the long J.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3 ball.
Timeout called. Sacramento. So both teams making some changes here. So the Kings win it. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about wraps it up. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. We'll see you next time.
We can all use some tips to up our game, and for those of you just jumping into 2K24, maybe you were just gifted the game, well, we'll be featuring our expert tips over the next couple of weeks.
Oh yeah, you ready to improve your shot? Listen up. Want to master your shots in NBA 2K24? We've asked the devs for their tips on shooting, and we're passing along the knowledge. First, the basics. You can press the shot button or use the
It's an NBA afternoon game here on this third. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's out there with Josh Giddey. Lou Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Bailey in at the power forward. And for Sacramento, Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Davis is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Sabonis in at the center. Early in the season, there are always some surprises, Greg. It goes to show you how impossible the NBA season is to actually predict.
And you never know what's going to happen, Kevin, until the game starts. Some teams look good and flop out of the gates. Other teams take giant leaps forward.
And so it's the Thunder getting on the board first. Back to Davis. Fires from deep. Dort grabs the miss. Here's Giddey, and he banks in the layup.
Well, Dort makes the smart play there. He slots a wide-open shooter and just gets him the ball.
To the middle, here's Davis. Count that bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander after the made shot from Davis. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Good decision there from SGA. Tough, though, to miss a guy that open.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. Three-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
And the dunk by Holmgren.
And how about the readiness of Holmgren? Sticking with the play so he's right there to finish it off.
And Davis can't get it to go.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The step-back jumper is good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. They're getting their first look at the Thunder in this one.
And well, they swept the season series against them last year, making it pretty clear how much separation exists between the two teams.
Yeah, these teams were not on even ground last year, but no matter what it looks like on paper, we see teams make big turnarounds every season.
Now, here's Fox. 12 points his last outing. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
And here's Davis for three. Looking to end the run. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Fires the three. Thunder with the rebound.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
The Kings trailed by 10. Murray the pass to Fox. Kings moving the ball around. Outside, Davis. Three-pointer. Gets in and hoping this is the start of a new trend. 2 for 8 now from the field.
Yeah, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned. Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
First personal foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside. Looking.
He's shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, he's averaging 80% from the line, and he has been as steady as they come at the stripe.
And that one misses.
You can tell Sabonis brings a lot of heart to his game. He's serious about winning, but he also knows how to enjoy himself out there with his team.
Sabonis is the center with Murray next to him. De'Aaron Fox out there with Davis, and it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Davis. Happy to see that one going after missing 6 of his 9 shots today.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front.
Chris Duarte is checked in for Sacramento.
Into the lineup for your Kings, Chris Duarte.
Now Giddey. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Shot clock at 6. From the arc. Sabonis grabs the ball.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Murray finds Fox. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Fox has got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice play by Murray, showing off that passing skill set of his.
Pass to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. It's hauled in by the Kings.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. After a fantastic first season under Coach Mike Brown, the Kings are ready for bigger and better things in year 2. Brown said, "This is probably the first opportunity I've had that allows me to do what I feel was necessary to get the team headed in the right direction. There wasn't going to be much pushback because they were looking for somebody to give them guidance and direction." And he certainly embraced that responsibility, Kevin.
I like that. Yeah, he has embraced it. Good stuff, David, and thank you for the report.
Well, Murray runs into some trouble, but he keeps his cool and gets through the shot.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
And the Thunder making a change here. Joe's checked in. Off target with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Davis looking for an opening. And another 3 for Sacramento.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
There's the triple. It's the 3-point bomb. Joe's got 6 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate. So it's the Oklahoma City Thunder going into the break with a 10-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points.
The Thunder, 45. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Kings Youth Dance Team.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Chet Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Bailey in at the 4th. Richard, over your 17-year career, you played the full 82 games 4 times. 4 times? Well, that's more than most. How difficult is it to do?
It's really hard, but especially as you get older, but it's more of a mindset. It's how you take care of your body, you know, if you need to make sure you're getting the extra rest. But ultimately, you take pride in showing up to work every day. I come from that generation. My vets were the guys in the 90s, so you took pride in that. And I think some of that pride has gone away.
Here's Fox. Murray kicks to Fox. The 3 from Davis. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Fox, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
One thing that's really emerged, RJ, for De'Aaron Fox over the last few years is leadership.
Yeah, hey, when you combine great talent and maturity, your teammates will follow the example you set, and he is setting that example night in and night out.
Obi Toppin's checked in for the Thunder. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Davis kicks to Murray. Back to Davis. This one for 3. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Davis has got a pair of 3s now here in the third for the Kings. The Thunder leading by 3. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. He gets it in there. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
The 3 from Davis. And another 3 for Sacramento.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the 3s they're allowing.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Passes it to Dort. Knocks it loose. Dort against Davis. Now the pass to Sabonis for the tie. It counts, and the foul. It's going to be on Obi Toppin.
You see the strength and the poise of Sabonis. He loves going in, taking contact, and finishing over defenders.
The Kings have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Giddey, no one around him. Sinks the triple. Giddey's got 10.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside, Davis. A putback, and staying with the play, Sabonis. Sabonis has got it all tied up now for the Kings.
Nice persistence on the glass. Sabonis understanding how to use his body and length, too.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Bailey. Rebound by the Kings. Sabonis has got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Davis. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Toppin. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound. Pass to Herter. Shoots over Bishop. Goes back up. And Herter with the lay-in. He's got 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Bailey. On the wing, Giddey. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Kings. Monk comes in for Davis. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And the Thunder making a switch here. Look for Oklahoma City. Josh Giddey's checked in for Toppin. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander subbed in for Wallace. Barnes is in the front court along with Murray. Davis is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. The Thunder with another miss.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Davis, the pass to Fox. Back to Davis. Shoots the three. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. And that's now 25 points for Davis.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Absolutely, and they have to continue to go to him.
Here's Joe. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Barnes left side. Back to Davis. Beyond the arc. And another three for Sacramento.
And this is the game plan for him. And he's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Now into the lineup for the Thunder. Bailey, Lugens, Dort.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. And the Thunder lead by 8.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Timeout called by the Kings. They're trailing by 8. 32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Chet Holmgren.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Well, he needed a game like this badly. He's been struggling for a while now, but tonight he broke out of that slump in style. The three from Davis. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. 31 points for Davis.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
At the line for the Thunder, Josh Giddey taking 2 shots.
Gets the first, Nick will put them up by 9. And he makes both free throws.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Davis for 3. No good that time. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
I told Hit Boy he needs to rap more. I built myself up brick by brick, but I don't know more. I told Hit Boy he needs to rap more. I built myself up brick by brick, but I don't know.